So another nerve that we work on is the radial nerve. So here's the radial nerve gliding exercises we teach. So the first one is very simple. You're going to very gentle movement, just turn, make little figure eights, in and out, right in front of you, in and out. So you do that a few times, and if you're getting better at your movement and no numbness or tingling, then you can start doing bigger motions, which is basically coming in and then looking at your hand behind you this time. So in and then turning your hand and looking behind you. So you're still kind of in a low place, but you're still kind of making that nerve glide a little bit. And if you're, get your wrist going backwards and then down, that when you flex it is where you're going to put some stretch on it. So be careful with how much wrist motion you're doing. And then you can actually start graduating where you kind of come down and then you come up. And then you can come down and then you come up. Make sure your head follows your hand. So up and down, up and down. You can look at your hand, look at your hand, look at your hand, look at your hand, okay? So that's the next one. If you put your hand behind your back and do circles, that's a pretty strong movement for your radial nerve. So big circles behind you. And you can also put your hand on the table and look at your hand. That's a stretch, so you have to be careful of that one. So you put your hand flat, and then you put your hand flat. And as you're looking at your hand, it's a little easier. And if you look away, it's actually harder. So you have to be very careful with these stretching exercises for the nerves. So start very gentle, and then as you get better, you can do the harder ones.